How are your teeth?
So since the last time, I had like two teeth extracted. So now I don't have the one that I had right here, and
Mm-hmm.
now this gap is just to close.
Oh shit.
So I'm on my third tray now.
So this is gonna be like a year-long process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, except 34 trays
Okay.
and I wear them for 10 days.
The world isn't ready for your teeth.
Dude,
It's
when
over for
when
y'all.
my smile is perfect, it's over for
Yeah, I'm
you.
taking over the world.
I'm gonna be a 100% influencer.
CEO of the United States of
CEO.
America. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like less, it only hurts like the first 2 to 3 days of the new tray because it's like a new position, a new pressure. But it, like I said, like it does stop me from just like snacking randomly. Like I'm not just drinking like a soda whenever I want. Like I'd have to time it for like lunch or whatever. And like I can't just like snack on anything random. So it kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, I did mention, I was like, you look so skinny. And you're like, thanks. It's because I'm not eating. Do you find those compliments offensive?
No.
Okay. Because I was talking to my friend about this, Adeli, shout out Adeli, but we'll talk about that. And like my friend group, we've always had like our own issues with weight in different ways. Like me, it was being too skinny. And then for my friends, it was just always like
They're
the
not
topic.
skinny enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the topic was always like brought up. So we would talk about it with each other. So I've known these girls since we were like in sixth grade. So it's just so normal to get back into the swing of things of
Yeah.
like talking about like, oh my God, you look skinny today. Or like the idea that like skinniness means you look pretty or whatever.
Yeah.
But within our friend group, we don't see it as like offensive, I guess. But I had to tell Adele, I was like, let me know if like whenever we talk about this, it's offensive. She's like, no, honestly, I don't even think about it because we're so used to it. And honestly, it wasn't until Arlene brought it up one time when we worked at the job we all worked together, because there was a girl in our office who was obsessed with like dieting and weight. And she was like, Arlene rightfully was like, she really shouldn't do that because she doesn't know if people have had like issues with weight in the past. And that's the first time I was like, oh yeah, like being skinny or the topic of food isn't always a compliment
Because
to
being
people.
skinny doesn't mean being healthy.
Exactly.
It really doesn't.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know. Me, yeah. Like it really doesn't. So yeah.
So that's why I said that, but I'm just so used to that. You know what I mean? And we joke
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm so skinny or whatever. But like, that's why I just wanted to make sure that you
No,
weren't
but
offended
like
by
no,
that.
but like I know that it's happening because of this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, like it's not something that like that's intentional.
Right.
But then I knew that was gonna happen because when his aunt got aligners, she was like, "This is making me lose weight," but she was like really happy about it. She's like, "This is making me lose weight," and I was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "That's probably gonna happen too because you don't realize how much you're like snacking on things throughout the day." Or like I hadn't realized how much I was snacking on things throughout the day or whatever that completely changed with my aligners. And so I haven't been like haven't been 100%. I think there's times where like I forgot to put them back on. Or one thing that does happen is that if I get anxious, I get nauseous. And if I get nauseous, that triggers like a bunch of things in my head. And
Yeah.
one is like, I cannot have anything in my mouth.
Yeah.
So like one day I had to take them off and I had to be like, oh, I don't know. And I think it's like maybe the first day we got to London because I was in a new place. The time was different for me. Like it threw off everything, and I was just like a little bit anxious at the beginning. And then, of course, once I started taking like hydroxyzine, I felt so much better just like being out, because that's also another thing. Like you're like in a crowded place, and I don't know people or their intentions. I think we were less worried about like guns.
Yeah.
But I'm still like, I don't know where we are.
They still have stabbings over there.
And then it was just like the change that like really, really made me anxious.
And then also you don't know how people feel about like you being Latina. You know what I mean? There's that worry too.
But I mean, like then whatever, like I just didn't wear the aligners, but to the point is like, yeah, I know that I'm losing a little bit of weight because of it, but I guess I'm not offended. But I have been offended before when like a long time ago, I was getting rid of clothes and like there was this I was like really small where like it was not healthy, but I just couldn't gain weight. Like
Yeah, it's like
I also just like I guess like now metabolism slows down and that has helped me keep weight and I like that. But like I was getting rid of like some shorts which were like like a 00 because I was snatched at.
Yeah.
And my suegra, like again, she was just my boyfriend's mom at the time. She's going through it because she's like, hey, like maybe I can give some to so and so, the cousins, the little cousins. And I was like, sure. And she like picks up the shorts and she was like, were you anorexic? And like that, I was like, no. And that really like offended me. Yeah, dude, that was
He
your
thinks
mom.
it's so funny.
Like something she would say, like
Yeah.
she'll comment on like bodies.
She's like, Mija, did you have an eating disorder?
And I was like, no. And then like I got really offended, and then I got really self-conscious, and then and like it was only like in that moment where like I felt offended by that.
Yeah.
I felt personally attacked.
Yeah. I know what you mean, because I feel like it's like a insult on multi levels, because it's like, oh, you're commenting that I'm no longer that size,
Yeah.
but then also like criticizing me, like this body that I wasn't comfortable with was like my fault, or I did it to myself.
It was like I wasn't like, do you think I wanted this? You think I wanted to be flat chested like in
the
high
nickname
school?
Flaca, like
Yeah. Like,
you know.
and I think in that one like did bug. But then again, like a couple of months, no, maybe like 2 years later, she made a comment on like seeing a bump on my stomach. So like she made a pregnancy comment, and that hurt my feelings too, because I was like, why would you say that? Like, shut up. And then family has also done this before, where like they say you're too. Well, I was too skinny, and then when I started gaining weight, they were like, "Wait, you're gaining weight," and it's like, "What do you want me to?" So what do you want me to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Mexican families, like, it's great. We're all like very open with each other, and we joke about maybe traumatic things, but sometimes we're not aware that the other person has a trauma related to their appearance.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I think you said you have a brother that they call him negro. Like,
yes, yeah,
like that's kind of like, maybe we shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
no.
Which is nothing. Again, there's nothing wrong with
it's just
being dark. It's just the context there is negative.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah. But like, even, you know, that nickname like gorda,
yeah.
like that's
It's
very
just,
weighted.
It like it really doesn't matter like what size anybody is. Like everybody's gonna have like
Hang-ups.
one. No,
Oh,
I don't. Is that what I'm trying? What I'm trying to say is that like everybody's has like self image, like everybody's self-conscious about something, and it can be a sensitive topic for people. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's when I had said, we talked about the crunch guy, he was like counting calories, and I was like, dude, I don't think you should say like counting calories, because you don't know if people have like a history of disordered eating, or like, you know, having been obsessed with calories at one point, and now you're telling them to do it, or like they're trying so hard to not to do it, but you're telling them that like they have to. Like, I was just like, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. And he's like, why not? But I mean, what did you say? He's not the nutritionist.
yeah.
Like, he doesn't know.
From a legal standpoint, like, he can get in trouble for that. Like,
Yeah.
our trainer was like, I can give you some advice, but like, you should see a nutritionist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you one time when I was in college, again, I also grew up very similar, being like super skinny, nickname was Flaco. I hated it. Like, this girl, it was
One time they called me a walking stick.
oh, me too. Oh, because I was in band, and so in band you have to like walk in a very certain way when you're marching, and someone said that I look like a spider because my legs looked so. And you just have to
So
take it on.
fucked
You just have to take
up.
it on the chin, because if not, like you're a pussy or like you're not fun, right? But
Yeah.
like inside, you're like, ow, that hurt.
Yes, dude. Like,
So one time, this girl, I think we were working on a group project, and we were waiting to go into class. Maybe I don't know what it was, but she goes and she puts her like hands like this, like in a circle, and puts them around my thighs, because my thighs were a lot skinnier. And she was like, that's crazy. Like she was pointing out how like skinny my thighs were.
I hate it when they'd be like, let me
wrist.
let me do your wrist, which I can still do it.
Yeah.
But it was like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Also, tons of people have small wrists.
Well,
Arlene has a small wrist too.
Well, she has tiny hands.
Twin.
Arlene has little hands. They're very cute.
Dainty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, but it always like, ooh, let me see how skinny you are. And it was like,
And I feel like it felt more acceptable to do that with you, because like the idea was skinny was better. So it's like, oh no, like I'm celebrating how skinny you are.
Yeah.
But it's like, I hated it.
and I think again, like as Mexican women, Latina women,
Like me.
there's, you're also like supposed to look like the, ¿cómo se llama? My God, what's her name in Modern Family?
Oh, Sofia Vergara.
Yeah, Sofia Vergara.
Like
you're-
chichona,
yeah,
culona.
you're supposed to have like it's like skinny waist, but like you've got to have your childbearing hips, your butt, and like boobs and stuff. But like you have to be small, like on your waist, and
You have to have fat in the right places.
yes, and that's, man,
Not everyone's
that just
built
really
that way.
messes up like
Well,
people's perceptions of themselves.
That's been like a huge kind of comedy point for Luke and I, because you know how like the conservative people in power want everybody to live in a binary. So like you look very feminine or you look very male. There are women who do not fit that, who are biological women who are not trans, right? Because the argument is like, you'll never be a woman, no matter how many surgeries. But it's like, there's probably a lady down the street here who just does not fit into that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if we make everybody, or try to like put everyone in these camps, I'm like, even biological women who are not trans are not going to fit that.
Or like men too, right?
Yeah.
Who people might think that they are trans men because they look too feminine.
Yeah, that's been a big thing for me, is like grappling with my femininity and not feeling like I fit that mold. So like whenever we have these inspections of people going into the bathroom, I'm like, how many women are going to be stopped and told like, we think you're trans, and they're not?
Yeah.
That's probably going to happen.
Like I don't get it, because like the whole bathroom thing, my thing, because you don't have like separate bathrooms in your house.
Yeah. Like for you and your partner.
Yeah, like why can't you just have?
Who gives a shit? Yeah. Or I think this whole like all the stalls are open. I'm like, we need to stop that. There just needs to be like rooms, like closed rooms.
Oh, weren't we talking about that?
Well, that's how every restroom is in London. I mean, in the UK, it's just all rooms. It's like a Buc-ee's, but everywhere.
No, what was I saying? I was saying like the concept that, because in the festival there was the porta potties, but then there was like a squared off section that just said urinals, and it was like out. I mean, I don't know what it looked like in there, but like I could see, like when we were on the hill, I could see like tops of heads, and it's not stalls or anything. I think they just put something there, and everybody's like pissing
trough
next to each other.
Yeah, I don't
so
like
I'm
that.
like, when did boys just start peeing? Like when who said that you had to like pee standing next to each other like that? And like not have your own stall? Like who said that you can't have that privacy? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I don't know. It masculinity is funny because like there are certain things that are feminine, but like you see all the time, like back then in the 1900s, like men would just skinny dip together.
And then it's bad if you like if you're shy to like pee in front of another guy, right?
No, but sometimes it's gay if you like okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't win if you're peeing in the urinal. That's gay.
Well,
If you're shy peer, so you want privacy and you want to go to a stall, that's not cool too.
Ricky, let me know if you kind of agree with this. I feel like there's an unspoken rule: if the bathroom is empty and you're using a urinal, like you do not just go and stand next to somebody. But I guess if the urinals are full, then it's acceptable.
But then why are the urinals next to each other to begin with?
I don't know.
Like if
I feel like there's
you're saying like, okay, you can stand there, but if you stand here, that's gay.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. I don't know.
And it's just
makes no sense.
crazy. Like now we're just talking about bathrooms, but like one, the bathroom in your house is a bathroom for all genders, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But the other part is like the bathrooms themselves in public spaces, like they should a little more private. Like cubicles are nice. Like that's what we're saying. Like all of the bathrooms over there was like separate. Like the toilet, like was like a separate door.
Not just a stall.
Not just a stall, like a separate closed door, and then like the sink was like out there.
Because I just don't want to hear people shitting or pissing next to me.
So anybody could go.
Yeah.
Like, because I went to, I don't know where we were, that like a guy was also in the bathroom, but because it's like a completely separate door, everybody's just going wherever.
It's like the Alamo Draft House at Mueller. Have you been to that one?
Yes.
It's a bunch of doors, and then in front is all the sinks. So like it's just all men and women.
Anybody's going anywhere. Yeah. So it's like I'm like, honestly, if the rooms are like that, I feel like nobody would be bitching about anything because you're literally just going into the toilet by yourself.
And I mean, I remember as a little kid, like if I was with my mom, I had to use the bathroom. I mean, she would either have to take me in with her
to the
women's or have to go in with the men's. But I think it was more acceptable for me to go into the women's.
Well, so would she ever go with you into the men's, or would she send you by yourself?
I think as I got older, yeah, she would have to send me in by herself. But I think there is probably like a cutoff when you're too old. I don't know if that's maybe for her it was like 4 years old.
What about a dad?
Well, did you see that online where this man went into the ladies' bathroom with his daughter and some guy was like berating him about it?
Yeah, he called the cops on him.
Yeah, he called the cops on him.
A guy was mad at him?
Yeah.
Were women mad at him?
No. Even the attendant of the gas station was like trying to like be a buffer because he was just like yelling at him.
Why would he have more authority than the employee?
Because he probably...
was he an employee too?
No, he was just like a guy who probably has watched Fox News and is like, men shouldn't be in the women's bathroom.
Yeah, but like, couldn't the employee be like, oh, at this establishment, this is allowed?
He was a white man. He didn't give a shit. He thought he could just like, and it was another white man he was yelling at, which is like the weird thing. But what's funny is a lot of people in the comments were like, what do you mean he should be able to go there? He has a daughter. And I'm like, well, how many of y'all say that? But then if like a trans person goes in there, then that's a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, well, there's specifics. Like,
because either way, it shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, okay, a dad is going to take his daughter who like can't reach the toilet, can't go by herself like yet or whatever, like goes with her to the women's bathroom.
And it's traumatic
and everybody
for
that's walking by is like, oh, well, he's with his daughter. Like, what do I care?
Yeah, and it's traumatic for the child to see this other man yelling at him, and then the daughter's there. I'm like, that's fucked up. Like, what the fuck is your problem?
So did they arrest him or what? Or cops were called?
I don't know what happened exactly.
Yeah, there's just footage of him on the phone with the cops, and I don't know if they came or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So these are the things that like, whenever I feel anxious in public, it's like this kind of stuff that somebody's gonna like say something to me. Then you're just living your life and somebody has a problem with how you present or what you're doing. Yeah. So that's why we need whimsy. And that's why I need to wear my
except
moo-moo.
if you're like cosplaying like 1950s Americana, like maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
You could be yourself, but don't revert to 1950s racism.
Yeah. I feel like you can have an interest in like a specific era, but I do think it's important to like at least internally acknowledge that like that era wasn't perfect.
I think for me it's just like funny how like do we imitate British culture in any way?
People do Ren fairs.
Okay. But like
St. Patrick's Day, I guess, kind of. Although that's Irish.
Well, I mean, like in the same sense that we saw the people just having like a rock and roll club.
Oh, so I will say there is a small community. They're called the historical costuming community, and they will recreate historical garments. And so one that is very popular is like Victorian. So they'll have
Because of
balls.
the fabrics,
The
elaborate,
the intricacies, yeah. And so they'll host these balls. But typically people of different races and genders or whatever go. So you'll see like a black person, but they're in Victorian garments, or an Asian person and stuff like that. So, but
yeah,
that's not, we all don't do.
Yeah, so I feel like maybe something more. I guess my question is like, is there something more in the open that we copy like that? Because like, this was like a rock and roll club getting together at a bar, like dressing up and dancing, and I was like, do we?
It's rock. So it's rockabilly, and it's very popular in Japan as well.
Well, also because that's what I was gonna say. Because like I don't know if it's Japan or South Korea, but like where they do the cholo aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
It's Japan as well.
That's Japan. So like they just have like, there's just this like subculture of people who are like obsessed with like elbows up, side to side. And like that are just like obsessed with that like will like literally dress like that in their everyday, do their hair, their makeup, like listen to the music. I cannot think of an example right now where like we do something like that.
Well, that's another thing too, because I feel like if we do it,
is it like Mexican? Is it when we wear like Mexican clothes?
well, I feel like if we were to do it, it quickly becomes appropriation.
Yeah.
Because Americans will wear sombreros for Cinco de Mayo.
I guess when I was thinking of we do it, I was thinking in the literal, like me and our immediate like circles, but like, yeah, like Americans.
We're talking about Americans.
Americans co-opt a lot of like, white Americans co-opt a lot of like black culture.
I think the big problem for me is like, I think it's fine if you want to like embrace a culture. Like, would you have a problem with a white girl wearing those? I don't think it's a problem, but if you're gonna wear those and then a sombrero and you're gonna look like a poor man and do like a zapatillo or something like that, then I'd be like, okay, that's.
Because I have seen white women wear like the Mexican shirts and the Mexican dresses, and then I'm like, I think my first thought wants to be like, bitch, what the fuck? But then also like, hey, it's a pretty dress.
But you know what too? The thing we need to acknowledge is a lot of these things, like they're cross culture, like especially in Eastern Europe, they do a lot of that like embroidered floral top, like the quote unquote peasant tops. Mm-hmm. Like if you look at different like ethnicities in like Eastern Europe and Mexico, some of them are very similar.
Yeah.
Like the way that we embroider things, the way the indigenous people of that time like dressed up for like different things, like it's very similar.
I mean, I guess I won't be starting my own British rock and roll club anytime soon.
I mean, I'm trying to think of a cultural British thing that is like interesting. Aside from what, like colonization?
Well, I guess we have we tried to make pubs a thing here?
They tried. I feel like at bars, when I think of American bars, like I envision like pool, like there's games, and I feel like at pubs, is there that? It's more like talking and drinking and music.
Oh, there weren't like pool tables,
darts.
Arcade,
I think of
or there wasn't that machine where you punch, because Americans have to fucking punch everything. Ya sabrás. Like all bars here, like a Dave and Buster's.
Yes, I think that's the distinction.
Okay. I mean, I think also because like these are like really like obviously we're like in a very old city, like these buildings.
Yeah.
It's like also like the aesthetic that just when I think
comfy.
pub, I think like dark,
wood,
creaky.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool, like being in a pub like that, like going down the stairs and they're all creaking, like it's haunted.
What does your family think whenever you take these trips? Because your family doesn't really travel internationally.
No.
Yeah. Are they like, that's cool? Or they're like, why would you go?
No, my brothers are always like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
But like anywhere that I go, like I went to Universal Studios and I was like, look, here's a picture of Bumblebee, and they were like, that's so cool.
Because I feel like I do have family that are like, why would I go? Some of my family, they love to travel, and others are like, I'm okay with just going to Vegas.
No, I think my family is very like, yeah, I mean, if you can do it, do it. Because and when I tell them, they're like, oh, that's so cool, like that, like it sounds like a cool experience. I don't think they would ever like put us down for going. Oh, one thing that Ricardo wants to do is like he really wants to take a vacation. Like he wants to take his parents on vacation
Oh, that's nice.
next year. So he wants us to do it.
Where?
Are you thinking just like the four of us? Let's plan it right now.
I want to go to. My dad really wants to go to Costa Rica. I would rather go back to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I think they just want
Beach.
to beach go. Well, and then he also just wants to take them like on a trip.
That's nice.
They've been to Mexico and Canada, but that's it. They've never crossed an ocean. They're like they don't see themselves as people who do that, or they're scared of flying. I'm terrified of
Well,
flying.
my brother's scared of flying though. Like he flew and he was like, that was terrifying.
Like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Again. I do wish we could bring back like ocean travel again. Like, it'd be nice to just get on a boat and take a boat from like New York to the UK or whatever.
Wait,
instead of a flight.
isn't that what Travis Barker
Yeah,
did?
what is it? The Queen Mary or something?
Is that still? Is it still a thing?
Yeah, it's like a very specific ship that crosses the Atlantic.
I would love to do that.
So
You
so
could take-
he did it because like
He was in that
he was in a plane crash, right? He gets on planes now with the Kardashians.
Which is more dangerous. Private planes are fucking more dangerous.
That's how I feel about you, Kardashians. Yeah, you mean like just like the being on the ship itself is part of the vacation?
Yeah.
Very Titanic. I don't know. When you think about where the Titanic sank, it was like so close to getting to Ellis Island or whatever, New York.
You know, a lot of rich people really do fuck themselves over. Like, that whole submarine thing that happened with those rich people.
Dude.
Do you know what the Concorde is? It was this luxury flight that would fly really fast, and it could get from New York to London in 3 hours. And so it was like very expensive. Rich people do it.
How fast does it have to
Like
fly?
faster than the speed of sound. Super fast.
How
So I don't-
are-
do you remember
How
growing
are
up?
people? Are you just like
No. Stretch.
like the way in your mouth is all flappy? You're just,
No, but so it would fly faster than the speed of sound. And so, do you remember as a kid when planes would fly past, you would hear the boom? You don't hear that
so.
anymore, but you used to back in the day. So that was one of those planes that would just like boom. It was a sonic boom. But anyway, so
this is blowing my mind.
so it started in the 60s, and then after September 11th, like it just was too costly to keep doing it. But there was a plane accident, which was like the beginning of the end for the Concorde, where a bunch of rich people probably wanted to get to New York from France. They overloaded with luggage.
Okay.
They like put too much fuel, and they were in a hurry to get wherever they were because they were running late. And I'm like, that's what we get for catering to rich people. And I mean, fuck them, right? Because
Yeah.
they're probably like, we need to go.
yeah.
And instead of doing all the safety tests that we're supposed to do, they were just in such a rush that plane like caught fire and like it crashed and like all the people died in it.
Where did it crash over water?
No, it barely like lifted off and then it crashed. So it caught on fire. So I'm thinking even the Titanic too, they were like, we want to get there really quickly to show like the boat is really fast as well.
Yeah.
Or like the submarine shit. I'm like, these rich people really fuck themselves over because they're so like entitled, like, oh, whatever I want, I get. So like make it quick.
And it was in like that. What was that called? The thing
What
that imploded.
Oh, was it like Ocean something?
Ocean Gate?
Ocean Gate.
Ocean Gate. Yeah.
Is that
Well,
it?
like
I don't know.
the thing was that like and this is also like related to the movie Titanic. James Cameron, right? That's his name. Like he has gone down to see, like it was a hobby, and
Yeah,
then he
he
like
knows,
did the
yeah.
movie, right?
Yeah.
So like he has. I mean, I don't know if like personally he does, but like what he used to go and see the Titanic more than once, like was obviously like the top grade shit that you need to go like that deep.
Yeah.
But the obsession with being like compact and like quick and like you could just hop on this little tube and then go down. Like, why wouldn't they just spend the money on building the legit infrastructure that would take somebody down there.
I think it's arrogance.
Because even like the remote was like a little
A
Bluetooth PlayStation remote. Like, if it's, what was it? Was it about the ability to go down there, or was it about the vessel?
I think it was exclusivity. I think they sold it to rich people as like, ooh, like you'll be one of the first. And were they investors maybe even?
Maybe. And like that one, like they had made several trips like already, but like if the whole point is like you want to show them down there, like you should invest in like the right infrastructure to be able to go down there. Or was the whole thing just about the little sub?
I think it's just a lot of
It's
stupidity.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then also the idea that like it all happened so quickly that their brains didn't even register what was happening to them.
I mean, it's a good thing, hopefully.
Like that's like logistically that's got to be a good thing. Like you have no idea when it happens, but like that's so scary.
That's why when like these rich people want to go to the moon, I'm like, good luck. Good fucking luck.
Send me a postcard from there.
Let's see if you fucking get there, bitch.
Okay, so let's say we're 50 years from now and we're still here. We're still kicking it. We're still going live at. Then they start saying like, oh, this whole time there's been another planet in the making, and they've been like setting up all, like they've been building over there, and they're like, okay, now we're ready to move. Would you do it?
Probably not. I would be what, 84? I'm 34 now.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, you would stay here?
Well, let me tell you why. Luke and I watched a movie one time where the premise was that like humans fucked up the world. It's like it's no longer habitable, so they start evacuating all of the humans and they're moving them to Mars. So, and Luke said the technology actually made kind of sense, the way they would like get people out of Earth and then they would orbit to Mars, I think it was. Okay. In this scenario, while they were on their way to Mars, they have like kind of like a luxury shuttle and like everything you need until you get to Mars. So they have like this little room that can calm people down. It uses vibrations and colors. Unfortunately, there was some sort of debris that moved the ship off course. Right?
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't know this until Luke mentioned. He's like, if you're going at like however miles an hour and you get off course, there's not enough fuel for you to stop.
Okay.
So the whole time they're like, we're going to get back. They're telling people we're going to get back. And Luke was like, you can't. So the whole time it dawns on people like, fuck, we're moving and we don't know where we're going. So you're going to spend the rest of your life on this ship with very limited resources and you don't even know where you're going and there's no way to go back. So you're stuck in a vessel for the rest of your life. So in the movie, people start killing themselves because they're like, I'm stuck on this ship. I don't know where I go. All of it. And then on the ship too, this room.
How long before they start killing themselves?
Like immediately? Some people do immediately. Because they
without being like, wait, let's see how this plays out?
No, because a lot of people know that like, we're just going to keep going. At one point they get like this, they think it's supposed to be fuel to get them back. And they get this thing that gets sent to them, but they can't open it. And so at one point they like try to train all the young people to like get into STEM so they can figure out a way to go back. But like that doesn't happen. And like basically everyone gets like cabin fever and like anarchy ensues. And then that room I was talking about where they have like this thing that calms you down, they almost start worshiping as a deity.
Whoa.
So that's scary, is that you can easily get off course and then there's no way for you to get back.
Okay, so
you're just floating in space for the rest of your life.
It's the year 2060.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I don't even know how old we would be by then. And they unveil the new planet that they've been working on. And for them, it's like, yeah, we discovered this in 2026, but we've spent this whole time like building it, making sure that like, you know, it's inhabitable or whatever. And now we're ready and we need to leave this Earth. You're telling me you would stay?
Well, what's wrong with Earth?
Ooh, okay. Well, it's
Is there a
almost
brochure?
over. It's almost over.
Is there a brochure? I would need to see a brochure. What are the amenities?
I want the PowerPoint
The PowerPoint,
presentation.
Is there a website?
Well, I guess by then, like that, the whole point is that like Earth like doesn't have that much long, but you don't know how much longer it has. It
Okay.
just doesn't, and that's why they're like, we gotta do the move now because we don't know when it could happen.
And is everybody equally gonna be moved to Earth, or like do you have to buy into it? Is this a class system thing?
Ooh.
You're like, bitch, I don't know. Answer the question.
Well, how does that change your answer? You're like, it doesn't.
Well, because what if I can't afford it? Then I have no choice.
Okay.
What are my lodgings going to be like? I guess the quality of life is going to be worse. But I guess if this world is ending anyway,
But you don't know when it's ending.
so they can't tell me.
Yeah. That's why they're trying to get rid of, let's just go now because like we've been lucky this long to last here while we're getting this place ready. But now that it's ready, we need to leave because we don't know how much longer Earth can be here.
I mean, I guess I would want to know like how far along, what do they call it?
How many jumps it takes to get to the new planet.
Well, no, like what is it like? Is it like they already have like trees and shit? Terraforming, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
Do they have trees? There's oxygen? Like are we all living in huts? Like what does that look like? Who's the government?
Well,
is there a world
but what
government?
if they tell you that like, hey, it's exactly how it is here. We've made it that we're just replicating this space somewhere else. But you don't know if they're lying to you. What if and then you get there and you're in a pod?
And it's free.
Yeah.
2060, how many? That's 34 years from now.
Is it? Shit, okay, maybe let's stick to like 50 years from now.
I'm still old.
You'd be 20 years older.
Fuck. I don't know.
Okay.
What about you?
I feel like I would go.
Okay.
But
I want to live.
Yes. I would be like, I want the cryogenics. I want to be like plugged in. I want to be in the tube of water forever so I can live forever. But no, like okay, now what if now the scenario is that like, oh, turns out that, Earth is ending and there is you found out it was leaked that a new planet was made, but only certain people were going. And we weren't going to be one of them because this is like the government goes, priority people go,
Wealth.
like, and only a select few, like, I don't know, maybe it's even like tough for celebrities to go, but it's like all of like the government people that and maybe they're like families. And it got leaked, and you found out that
That's the
like
last time we let Linda get high during a.
Are you high? I didn't even notice.
and no, that there's like another world, there's another planet, and they have been secretly building it this whole time, and now that like imminent danger is like happening, they're only like the elite few are going.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you be mad?
No, not really.
Really?
Yeah. Think about it. Okay. Whenever people started colonizing, you go to a new space, it's unknown, things are going to happen and people are going to die. So it's not even like a guarantee that you go and you're just like safe. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You have limited resources in a new space. So it's not even a guarantee that you're going to live. You could die on the way there. You know what I mean? There could be anarchy
But you
there.
wouldn't be mad that you're like, I can't believe you're just like also like leaving
I wouldn't be surprised.
like your nation or whatever
I wouldn't be surprised.
to die.
I wouldn't be surprised. Good luck to you. That's what I would say. You'd be pissed?
I feel like
You'd be like, let me in.
yeah.
Let me in.
I'd be banging on the doors of the ship. Let me in.
I have money.
What is it? What does the guy in Titanic say when he's trying to get?
Move aside. I have a child.
What
guy
about
from
you, Ricky?
Titanic, Billy Zane?
Billy Zane.
What about you, Ricky?
What about you? What would you do?
Oh, of course not.
Of course not. What? You wouldn't be mad?
I wouldn't go anywhere. Wait, what was the question?
Well, the first question was, it's free. Everybody's going. We don't know when the world is ending here, but they're already ready to take you to the new planet. Would you go or would you stay
I
here?
would stay.
Why? You don't know when it's going to end.
Yeah, but I'm very skeptical of. I don't trust anything.
He needs a brochure.
You need the evidence.
No, I'm not even looking at the brochure. I don't want to go.
Okay.
And then it's like, bye.
Okay, so then the other part, me in business class. Bye. And then I'm like, plug me in. Plug me into the matrix of here.
Like, what about your husband and children? Get new ones.
Okay, well, what about the other scenario where you find out via TMZ that there's been a secret planet this whole time and like only the elite are leaving and they're leaving us here. And this time we do know that the world is ending.
That sounds just like real life today.
Yeah, I agree.
That's already happening. Like, billionaires are building bunkers.
Oh my
They're
God.
buying up
The show Paradise.
big land, big pieces of land in Hawaii and Greenland.
But that's not even a guarantee you're gonna live if something
The
happens.
wealth have access to things we can't even dream about. Like, I don't know.
They get people killed all the time, I bet.
Crazy. Like people just have so much money, they just
And we let it happen.
can exist.
Yeah. So you're like, I'm living. I want to live.
I'm like, beam me up, Scotty, or what's his name?
Is it just like, do you have a fear of death?
Yes.
Okay. But is it also like, you're like, that sounds like an adventure, or it's less that?
Well, if you're telling me that when you're on your deathbed, you don't want to say that you got on the ship,
I've just watched too many alien movies.
you're going to be the girl who didn't go to Paris.
I've just seen too many alien movies where it's like, it starts with a scene and the ship is all fucked up and there's these pods and there's just bodies floating because they didn't make it. You know? I guess my hope is that if that happens and I'm in my 50s, hopefully if I've at least lived a good life where I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah. Dude, what was that other movie with Chris Pratt,
Oh, yeah. And Jennifer,
Jennifer Lawrence?
I almost said Jennifer Hudson. Yeah,
And like, so like, what's the purpose? So that are they going somewhere? But they're all frozen, right?
they're all frozen. And for some reason, only their 2 pods like were opened early.
Well, I've never seen the movie, but I think I know what happens. That he like opens her pod early
Oh, does he?
because he was like attracted to her. He didn't want to be the only
He
one.
didn't want to be alone. That's right.
So he does it to her, and so she's like pissed.
Yeah.
Because at first she was like, "Oh, I can't believe this happened to both of us," but then she's like, "You did this to me."
Yes.
Like,
Well, and then at the
Damn.
end, everybody wakes up and like the whole ship is kind of fucked up. There's like jungles and stuff like that. So I don't know if they like made a family. It's weird. Yeah. Like everything is kind of overgrown and people are kind of like, what the fuck?
imagine waiting like 50 years and you come out and
For
you're
the free
like,
buffet. And
you're
it's
like,
gone.
what the fuck? And it's all gone. You're like, that does sound good.
Like, we ate all the buffet, you guys.
We actually watched Waiting. Was that last night or 2 nights ago? Couple nights ago.
What's waiting?
The movie where that comes from.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we're like watching it and it's tripping me out because I'm like, shit, dude, like restaurants like this do exist. Like the Benihana's, I think it's called like Shenanigans in the movie.
Yeah.
But then that actress is on there and then I'm like, wait, it's coming. She's like, that does sound good.
Just wash the fucking dishes and shut the fuck up. Well, there's like a second part. And I think...
Like same cast?
No, I think like she's in it for sure. I think she's kind of like a manager. I think she moves up a bit.
And then like, but in this first movie...
I fucking hate foreigners.
It's fucking Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Who's like, I'm gonna say he's basically the same character in every movie that he does.
Like a sarcastic asshole.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's a fucking pervert. Like he wants to like fuck the hostess who's like 17, and she's like, I turn 18 in a week. Well, she's like, I turn 18 in a week, and he's like, he can't wait to fuck her.
No, the line is, how's my favorite minor or something like that? And he says, not for long. I turn 18 in like a week. And he's like, well, I don't have much time.
What a gross, like, I guess it's like a cliche, right? Like a movie cliche.
True.
That they're like the cool guys always like
Yeah,
I mean, it's like grooming. It's grooming.
like grooming, yeah. But we're watching that movie and I was like, And then there's a shy peer.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy who's a shy peer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he's like, whatever.
Yeah. She's probably the best part of the movie.
No, yeah, like she was the funniest. And then the part where she like just like flashes them with her bush.
Yeah. She's like, "Meow, meow." Why is it so angry? She's Latina.
Yes, she's
Her dad's Cuban or Puerto Rican?
Oh, I don't know.
But her last name doesn't sound.
Ubak.
Is that her real name? Alana Uba?
She's of Mexican, Puerto Rican, and Spanish descent.
That last
She's
name is
Mexican.
interesting.
Is she married?
She has a daughter. I
Did she
think.
take her white husband's name? Or is that a Mexican name and we just don't
She's
know?
Married to Tom Russo.
I mean, there are a lot of like German
But it's also like
ancestry,
stage names, no?
but there are a lot of like German and Irish and stuff. People who went to Mexico and Latin America, like Canelo. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, Ricardo has like a German great grandfather or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very common.
Don't know anything about him.
Marilyn Monroe's grandparents moved to Mexico, northern Mexico. At the time, Mexico actually had a better economy than America. So, I almost said Madonna. Marilyn Monroe's grandparents, or her mom, probably knew Spanish. And it's rumored that Marilyn Monroe like really loved Mexico. She loved going to Mexico and maybe even spoke Spanish.
Like Hilaria.
Hilaria.
Baldwin.
Yeah.
Imagine
does
if
sound
I
good.
came back with a British accent.
You're right. Like Madonna. She did that because she was married to Guy Ritchie for a second. He's British. British director.
Yeah. Didn't like Lindsay Lohan also have like
She
like an
did.
accent when she was in, I don't know where she was, but when she's trying to like kidnap that little boy. Remember, she like thinks that like a mom and her son are like out on the street or whatever, and she wants to like help. She's like, oh, I'll take him to my hotel. I'll take him. Like she wants to like, not. And the lady's like, you're trying to take my son. Like what the fuck? And I think like she's trying to like, she thinks they need help, and she's trying to be like white savior, and so she's like, come with me. And so like.
That's crazy.
And then there's a language barrier, I think. So the mom is like, what the fuck? She's like, you're trying to just kidnap my son?
That's wild.
Yeah.
She lives in Dubai. I don't like that. But she said she only lives there because like paparazzi is illegal. But Dubai,
Do you really think?
I never want to go there. That to me feels like what billionaire space would be like. It's like Dubai.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just a giant mall.
Is it just like one of the richest cities in the world? Like, I just picture everything is in gold.
Pretty much, I think. Yeah. I mean, right there they have like pretty much modern day slavery, but
Wait, isn't that where like Rihanna and Beyonce performed? Okay. For like private parties? Okay. Is that where that comedy festival was?
yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think I would ever go there.
Well, you would go to space. You'd be like, do it.
Me
Do
in
it.
business class again. Bye.
See you next summer, like in the yearbooks. Or what were the yearbook?
I remember the TCCIC, take care because I care.
Oh, I never
You
used that
are
one.
too good to be forgotten. So it was like you are, and then too good, and then to be forgotten.
Oh, I never used those.
Keep in touch. Have a great summer.
Have a great summer.
You know, that's crazy. We would just like sign yearbooks.
Yeah.
When I left in 5th grade, like when we were going into middle school, we had like shirts and
Sharpie.
yeah,
Everyone signs
like,
it.
everybody took like a plain white T-shirt and like some old jeans, and we just signed each other.
Oh.
That's crazy. I just remembered that.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my God. Do you remember Bañito?
No.
I don't know. I mean, in the 956, I remember Bañito. Did you guys used to do Bañito? Okay.
What's that?
So Bañito, word of the day. It's like, well, baño is like restroom, but like also like, I guess like shower.
Yeah. Bath.
Bañar or whatever.
Yeah.
And Bañito was when it was somebody's birthday, they would wet you. They would throw like milk, chocolate milk, like water, the Gatorades, the Powerades, like te daban bañito. Like you would just get like, this was probably like
Bullying.
a bullying ritual where they would just like target the birthday person and they would just throw like liquids on them. So it was like whatever they were drinking, which was like the milk or the soda, the Powerades, the water, whatever. Like, and you're like basically chasing them and they're like running. They gave me bañito once.
After school, before school,
During
during.
lunch.
And no one got in trouble for doing that?
No, it was like a thing. Like, I don't think it was like, I mean, yeah, it's like when you think about it, this is like some form of bullying, but I think everybody was okay with it.
I've never heard of that.
What?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that? Did they do that in your schools?
No, I never heard of that.
Okay, my Laredo baddies, you guys, their bañito was a thing, right? Like, I know it happened to me one time.
That's what they told you to make you feel bad.
What did they?
They were bullying you.
Oh my God! Wait,
your mind created this whole imaginary Benito.
I swear.
You're like, and for graduation, we did this thing called like putazos where they just beat the fuck out of you.
Oh my God, what if they were like, Linda, no, only all the other ones that were also got bañito, they were like, no, girl, we were severely bullied. You were just part of the group. No, dude, I remember it was like anybody. Like, you would just chase each other and throw water and drinks.
This is so sad.
Oh my God. You guys, was I being bullied?
That is so crazy.
I remember that because, yeah, and then I remember like the signing the shirt and the pants for everybody, signing the yearbook.
Disposable cameras.
Oh, I used to love, like my dad used to buy me one like every week because it was so cheap. And then to develop them was like cheap too.
Yeah.
I was just taking pictures. Me, I'm going to be a photographer, según yo.
Yeah. Me and Adeli were going through my yearbooks. So we're talking on the phone. Do you have that friend who you just like talk to for a long time? We like were on the phone for like 2.5 hours.
Oh, Arlene and I are always on the phone for hours.
So we were just talking, and have you ever gone through your yearbooks? Like, have you gone through them recently?
Not recently.
Girl, like I just remember, like as time goes on, like I'm like, oh my God, these fashions look so old. But like
that's why I don't want to look at them, dude. I don't know what I know. One time I had like
the flequito or what?
No, I tied two little like it was like my bangs, which are like the small section. I tied them like to the tiniest little pigtails that were just on my forehead. Like I know I am traumatized. Like, you know, sometimes you're just lying at night and you're like, remember when you did this?
The Harry Potter scar. You're like,
yes, like my Harry Potter scar. It was like of all me wearing that, doing that for picture day. I'm like, in the middle of the night. And like, I'm so embarrassed because I know I just looked awkward, but maybe we should do it. Maybe we should show.
I can bring my yearbooks, but.
When did you start being on yearbooks? Was it middle school?
Mm-hmm.
Did we do that in elementary school? No, right?
I think some did, but I don't think
elementary school was just picture day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they were all picture days, but.
Well, because could you buy the one from the yearbook? No.
Yeah, you could. Like my senior photo, whatever they used, yeah, like you could buy it.
Oh, my senior photo. Yeah, but
Well,
I don't
but yeah, I
remember being able to
remember
buy
you could buy them if you wanted to.
So, because I remember like the picture, it wasn't a book in middle school, but like, I guess, no, it wasn't a book in elementary school. So yearbook started like in sixth grade,
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
Okay. Do you have one for every year?
I think I have most of them, but not all of them. I think I have 6, maybe 8th. I don't think I have freshman, but I have sophomore and senior.
I'd have to check. What about you? Do you have yearbooks?
No.
None?
No. Why? I've always been like this.
Yeah, you're that kid who was like, fuck this
Did
place.
you
I'm
sign
never gonna-"
anyone's yearbook?
I don't remember. I don't have memories of that.
Now I think we should do it. Like, well, I don't know where my yearbooks are. I think they're like, I know they're like in Laredo, probably somewhere in like stowed away. So I need to like dig them up.
My mom literally was like, you need to take your shit with you. Get it out of my
You
house.
have them with you?
Yes, I have them at my house. What was your mascot?
A tiger.
Oh
We'd always do like.
Rare. Everyone say.
Everyone say. Hey tigers, what did we used to do? Like I don't fucking remember. I remember the slogan that was once a tiger, always a tiger, but I don't remember if we had like a song. But
Toro show our number 1.
of course, because we're like Mexican and we're like tigers, like everybody would always play El Rey, like Vicente Fernandez. Like that was like, but honestly, I don't even remember that we did like a hand sign, a chant, or anything.
Maybe that's for the best. Put your paws up.
Put your paws up. Put your paws up.
Yeah.
We go like.
Yeah. What was your mascot, Ricky?
I went to 2 high schools, Vikings and Lobos.
Vikings. and
Lobos is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is cool.
Oh, that was Lopez?
Yeah,
Lopez Lobos. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But okay, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make a mental note for when I go next time I go to Laredo. I'll dig up yearbooks. We'll do picture, and then we'll read what people wrote to us.
Okay.
Me, nobody wrote.
They put on there, hey, that whole thing about bañito or whatever, that wasn't real, by the way.
Mine are just like, yeah, you're cool. No, yeah, you're cool. Or have a good summer.
No, but you sound like you were popular.
No.
You had a superlative. Right? Is that what they're called? Like most whatever.
Yeah, but that was like once.
Did you have one?
No.
And I think I was a runner-up. I remember. So I read this like I think it was like one of those like am I the assholes or like one of those where like you just post a story on Reddit and the story was like, oh, I think the question was like my husband, oh no, my boyfriend missed my graduation and like, you know, for his daughter's graduation. His daughter was like graduating like kinder and she was like getting her master's and she was like mad that the boyfriend didn't go to hers and because he went to his daughter's. And I don't know, it just got me down like a rabbit hole of like graduation, seeing the comments. And I remember when I graduated high school, and this is like embarrassing for my family, but like that day something happened in my neighborhood that they didn't have water. So like I had already left because, you know, you have to be there early on the buses and stuff. So my family was clearing up our driveway because we were going to have a party after. So like they were getting the table set up and whatever. My mom was cooking and everything. So they're all running around. And so then I left to go to graduation. And then whatever, like yo ni cuenta, I'm over there. Hours go by. I go through the graduation and then I find out like at the end. So during all that, something happened in my neighborhood. They didn't have water. None of my family could shower. So everybody used wipes, like baby wipes, to like just do a cloth shower to get ready to go see me graduate.
Oh,
all right.
It's been real.
It's been a lot. I mean, telling you all about my travels.
In first class.
My vacations in first class. And you know what? I'll be first class to that new planet too.
Fuck y'all bitches.
Fuck y'all. Like,
Have
I
fun
las
here.
dejo. I'm no mad. Me with my sunglasses. Like in the big sun hat and the big sunglasses and the fur coat in first class on the way to the new
The ship
planet.
explodes. Oh my god.
Like, no, it's gonna happen so fast. I'm not even gonna process it.
That's true. As it happens, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm like chingo. I'm like rolling my eyes.
I'm glad you're back safe and sound.
Thanks.
We talked a lot because we haven't seen each other in 2
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah, we had to catch up. Talk some shit. We learned some interesting things about your school and your traditions that may or may not be traditions.
Please tell me you guys got bañito too, and tell me we weren't being bullied. Please.
I'll have to confirm with Alma whether or not this
That's
happened.
so funny. But okay, let's try to come up with our yearbooks
Yes.
for a future
I'm
segment on middle school awkwardness.
Oh god, I hate those photos so much.
All right. Well,
All right.
bye, amigas.
Bye.